Morning. Morning Adrian. Morning everyone. Nice to see activities going on again on Poniente Beach. Might be cloudy, might be rain on the agenda, but there are a few people around the old town this morning. It's nice to see activities going on. Morning everyone. It's Poniente the beach this morning, very quiet sunbathing wise, but we've got a lot of people having a wander around this morning. It is sweltering. It definitely feels like there's a storm coming. Even though it's cloudy, it is absolutely sweltering. It's kind of stormy weather. It's that muggy, sort of horrible heat. When the wind blows though, it's lovely. Morning Mum. Mum's with Rio at the moment and my dad. They're taking care of him. I've just been for a meeting with the town hall. Cold in, pressed to time. Oh, I think the temperature's about 19 here this morning. Like I say, plenty of people walking around. It's nice to see the pigeons around. But yeah, it's not raining yet, Mum. Is it raining where you are? Am I about to get caught up in rain? Or were you thinking you're about to get caught up in rain? Like I say, plenty of people around, which is good to see. Definitely not sunbathing weather, look. Nobody on the sunbeds this morning. Oh. Normally when you walk down this street you can't get past anybody, can you? It's normally shoulder to shoulder, bumper to bumper. But you've got the whole street now. It's quite good. It's quite nice for wandering through. I always like looking up round here. It always reminds me of a kind of tropical park. Really like the palm trees in this park. Look at that. Should have been flying out tomorrow for half term. Oh, sorry to hear that, Marie. Hopefully bringing a bit of a Benidorm fix this morning. We'll all virtually walk through Benidorm today. Take a walk through Benidorm, and if you put your ovens up high and sit next to it with no air, that's how it'll be. And it'll just be like, you'll be like in Benidorm. Because that's how it feels. It feels like someone's just whacked up the heating and it's just muggy. That's how it feels. Or whack up your heating. Whereabouts in Benidorm is that? It's just at the bottom of the old town. So this is Poniente Beach. That's the old town there where the church is. Rio's not with me this morning, he's with my mum and dad. I've been for a meeting with town hall, so he's not been able to come. He's not allowed to come in the town hall with me. So I've just been chatting with future plans for Benidorm and things, and my role in that as ambassador. Why are seagulls in Benidorm all white? They're not. They do have brown ones and stuff as well, and black ones. They're not all white. Maybe just the ones you've seen are white. If I see one, I'll show you. But there's loads of brown ones. Some slightly red ones as well in Benidorm. Morning, Lauren. Sun trying to shine in Haverhill. Hope you well. Oh, morning, Stan. Hope the sun comes out. Lovely to see more people about, although it's not the same as normal times. I think people are kind of getting a bit more comfortable with going out though, which is good to see. There's a lot more people, especially older people, that are now starting. I think a lot of people have stopped watching the news so much, because I get people messaging me saying, oh, I didn't dare go out, but after watching your videos, it doesn't feel much different, as long as you're following the procedures and stuff, which, are a bit annoying. But I think there's a lot of people that were so afraid of just going out at all, and then once you've done it, it's one of them things, isn't it? I think because for so long, look, there's a brown one. Oh, the dog put them in my face. But yeah, I think once you do it, you do start to feel a lot more comfortable. I mean, a lot of people say they won't get on a plane, but they'll get on a train. And now I've not got on a train since, and I've not got on a plane since. But I have been on a bus, and that didn't feel any different. And people who like, you know, I know people that have been on a plane, you know, mum and dad, and they say it's dead safe and they're doing all these protocols. You think, well, you're not doing that when you get on a bus or get on a train. So, and there was a study that went round as well that was done in America. I'll finish when that dog's finished shopping. There was a study that went around saying that it's virtually, you know, impossible to catch it on a plane because of all the systems that go round. I mean, I don't know how accurate that is. That was just a study that was done there, and it was on a Boeing, so not necessarily the same planes. But, you know, they were saying that the way things have gone, and if it's only the same as, you know, sitting in a restaurant, people take their masks down for a moment to eat and drink. And, you know, when you're on a train, is it any different if you're sitting on a train going to somewhere in England or going somewhere in the UK? I don't know. I don't know. But I know it's the quarantine's probably the worst, isn't it? That's the off-putting part. Beautiful there. Wish I was there. Have a wonderful day. Oh, thanks, Arwin. Lovely being able to see the beach. Oh, taking a walk along the beach this morning. All of us together. We had rain all day yesterday. Today's nice. Sun out in Dudley, West Midlands. Oh, good. Know where you are now. Just a bit confused. Oh, no worries. Glad I sorted it for you. Sun shining here, but not as hot, John. Whereabouts are you? Where's the sun shining where you are? Hey, look, some more. There's actually some sunbathers down here. They're in the blue zone. So there's a blue zone, and I believe it's a green zone. And one zone is for everybody, and another zone is for people who'd like to be separate. So people who probably think, oh, I feel a bit at risk, or I'm a bit nervous, or, you know, you're older, or you've got health problems. They're the people that are allowed to go in the other zone. It just keeps them safer and keeps them away from everybody else if they want it. I mean, they can choose to go in the, you know, just because you're older or just because you've got asthma or whatever, you don't have to go in the other area. But it's, you know, for those that do want to, who want to separate, I think it's quite a nice idea. News is definitely depressing, isn't it? Stop watching it. Stop watching the news. Would so wish to be walking along there now. Oh, look, just by Villa Del Mar and the Corona Del Mar just there. There you go. I remembered today. Normally I zoom past the Corona Del Mar, don't I? And I forget to show it to you. I didn't today. It's because I'm always focusing on the Villa Del Mar and I always forget that the Corona's right there. I didn't realise how good views Corona has of Poniente Beach, which I know I should have done, because look, you can tell that it's going to have good views, but because it's set back a bit, I just assumed it wouldn't. I don't know why. I just always thought that maybe this building would block it off, which I'm sure it probably does to some of them. So, made pretty special requests. Wales going into a 2-week lockdown, 6 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, tell you what, there's the different areas in Spain that are going in lockdown as well. There's the Navarra region, there's the Rioja region, I believe, and another region that have all announced that they're going into a full-scale lockdown with no entry in and out unless for exceptional reasons. So like if you work in the next town across and it's in a different province, you'll be allowed to go to work, but you can't do anything in that province. So you couldn't then go to a cafe afterwards or anything. You'd have to only be going in and out for work. Oh, yeah. Nothing like that around Benidorm at the moment, and nothing on the Costa del Sol or anything like that. So it seems that it's all the north of Spain and Madrid that seem to be having these issues at the moment. I mean, I've got the COVID app on my phone, and it tells me how many people I've walked past each day who have also got the COVID app. I think I've walked past 300 people yesterday, it said. So there were 300 people that I'd been in a not close proximity, but they'd probably been in the same area. So these two here on the other side of the road, not these pair, them pair over there, if they've got the app, they'll clock up on my phone and it will show you whether they've also been, so if they've been tested positive, it will give me a bleep on my phone. So you can go back on every day and it will show me how many people I've been in contact with every day. And I've had no contact with anybody, which is good. Obviously it also depends on people downloading the app. It is for tourists and for residents as well, so anybody can use it. You don't have to put your personal details in or anything like that. It's literally just uses the Bluetooth on your phone. So it's pretty good because it doesn't give you your name, you don't put any data in or anything like that. I mean, and if you're using social media, then your phone's taking your data anyway. So for me, I think I'd rather just have that and be notified. So at least if I ever did come into contact with somebody and I didn't have any symptoms, at least I could just then isolate myself. So I think it's probably the best way to go, just getting hold of that app. And you can get it on, you know, if you are here, you can get it on the App Store or the Google Play. It's free, obviously. And yeah, dead easy to use. It'll just ping up if you just... It obviously relies on trust and people being responsible. So if I had a test, I would have to, you know, put in that I'd had a positive test. It wouldn't tell anybody who I was or anything like that, but it would tell everybody in the past 2 weeks that I'd tested positive, and then they'd be able to take action. So it is good. And yeah, it just relies on responsibility really, which is all we can do anyway, isn't it? We can't do anything more than rely on people following the rules and doing it. What's the app called? I'll have a look. It's on the health app. It's a health app. Sorry, it's not on the health app. So I'll have a double check and I'll put it in the comments. Because I've already got it downloaded. I had it downloaded about 3 months now. So I forgot what it's called. I just open it up in what's the word? Like autopilot. I just